Lizzie Borden, The Axe Murders of Fall River. Midnight to 0:30, Hook. August 4, 1892. Fall River, Massachusetts. A wealthy father and stepmother hacked to death in their own home. The only suspect, their 32-year-old daughter, Lizzie Borden. The trial captivated the nation. Newspapers called it the trial of the century. A jury acquitted her in 90 minutes. But the question never died. Did Lizzie Borden take an axe and give her mother 40 whacks? This is the case that created the true crime obsession. 0:30 to 2 o'clock, beginning, Fall River and the Bordens. Fall River was a textile capital. Smokestacks filled the sky. Mill owners grew rich. Workers lived in tenements. Andrew Borden built his fortune in real estate and banking. He was known for extreme frugality. No indoor plumbing. No electricity. No carriage. He walked everywhere. His second wife, Abby Borden, was quiet and religious. She came from a respectable family. Lizzie and her older sister Emma lived at home. Neither married. Neither worked. They attended the Congregational Church. Lizzie taught Sunday school. She was active in the Women's Christian Temperance Union. The family appeared proper. But tensions simmered. Andrew gave property to Abby's sister. The sisters felt cheated. They believed their inheritance was disappearing. Lizzie refused to call Abby mother. She called her Mrs. Borden. The house at 92 2nd Street was crowded. Tensions boiled behind closed doors. 2 to 5 o'clock, investigation, the morning of August 4th. Thursday, August 4th. Andrew Borden left for the bank at 6:30. Abby went upstairs to make the guest bed at 9. Bridget Sullivan, the Irish maid, washed windows. Lizzie came downstairs at 9:30. She told Bridget she would go to the barn. She wanted to check fishing gear. Bridget heard a laugh from the top of the stairs at 10:30. She thought it was Lizzie. At 11:10, Lizzie screamed, "Maggie, come quick! Father's dead. Somebody killed him." Neighbor Adelaide Churchill ran over. She found Andrew on the sitting room sofa. His face was destroyed. 11 hatchet blows. Blood soaked the cushions. Dr. Bowen arrived. He examined the body. Stomach contents suggested death around 11. Police searched the house. They found Abby upstairs in the guest room. Her skull was crushed. 19 blows. Rigor mortis suggested death around 9:30. Abby died 90 minutes before Andrew. The killer waited. The killer returned. No forced entry. No stolen valuables. A hatchet head was found in the barn. The handle was missing. It appeared cleaned. Lizzie gave contradictory statements. She said she was in the barn eating pears. No one saw her there. She burned a blue dress days later. She claimed it was paint-stained. Police arrested Lizzie on August 11th. The inquest began. Lizzie testified under oath. Her answers were evasive. The inquest jury found probable cause. A grand jury indicted her in January 1893. 3 counts of murder. 5 to 8 o'clock, court, the trial of the century. The trial opened June 5, 1893. New Bedford Superior Court. Judge Justin Dewey presided. District Attorney Hosea Knowlton led the prosecution. He was a rising political star. Defense attorneys Andrew Jennings and George Robinson were former governors. They were the legal dream team. The courtroom was packed daily. Reporters from New York, Boston, Chicago filled the galleries. Women fainted in the heat. The prosecution presented the timeline. They showed the hatchet. They argued only Lizzie had opportunity. They highlighted the burned dress. They stressed the missing handle. They emphasized the property motive. The defense attacked the investigation. No blood on Lizzie's clothing. No forensic link to the hatchet. The hatchet could be a farm tool. The dress burning was common for stains. They presented character witnesses. Lizzie was a churchwoman. She was a Sunday school teacher. She could not commit such butchery. The key moment came June 23. Judge Dewey ruled. Lizzie's inquest testimony was inadmissible. The Massachusetts Constitution protected against self-incrimination. The jury never heard her contradictory statements. The prosecution's case collapsed. Knowlton's closing was emotional. He pleaded for justice. Jennings replied with Victorian ideals of womanhood. A lady does not kill. The jury received instructions. Moral certainty was the standard. Beyond a reasonable doubt. 8 to 11 o'clock, turning points, the verdict. Deliberation began June 28. The jury retired at 11:30. 90 minutes later, they returned. The foreman stood. Not guilty. The courtroom erupted. Women wept. Men cheered. Lizzie fainted into her attorney's arms. The verdict shocked the prosecution. Knowlton had no appeal. Double jeopardy attached. Lizzie Borden was free. But the public was divided. Many believed she was guilty. The 40 wax rhyme spread nationwide. Children skipped rope to it. The case became American folklore. Lizzie and Emma inherited the estate. They bought a mansion on French Street. They named it Maplecroft. High society shunned them. Lizzie was arrested for shoplifting in Boston 1897. The charges were quietly dropped. Emma moved out in 1905. They never spoke again. Lizzie lived alone with servants. She died in 1927. Emma died 9 days later. Both are buried in Oak Grove Cemetery. The case remains officially unsolved. 11 to 1300 hours, outcome, legacy, and unanswered questions. The Lizzie Borden case changed American jurisprudence. The exclusion of inquest testimony foreshadowed Miranda rights. The media circus created modern true crime journalism. The all-male jury and gender bias sparked legal scholarship. Forensic science was primitive. No fingerprints. No blood typing. No DNA. The hatchet was never definitively linked. The dress was never tested. The timeline had gaps. Who else had opportunity? Bridget Sullivan? An unknown intruder? A secret lover? Theories persist. The house is now a bed and breakfast. Tourists sleep in the murder rooms. The hatchet is in the Fall River Historical Society. Maplecroft is a private residence. The Borden name endures in pop culture. Movies, books, operas, a ballet. The nursery rhyme survives. Lizzie Borden took an axe. But the law spoke. A jury of her peers said not guilty. In the eyes of the law, she is innocent. In the eyes of history, the question remains. 13 to 1500 hours, CTA. What do you think? Did Lizzie Borden kill her father and stepmother? Or did a killer walk free? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more famous court cases and true crime files. Next week, the trial that invented the insanity defense. Hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.